Hey, good evening, CEOs. How you guys doing today? It has been a great start to the new year. 2025 is upon us. I mean, there's been a lot of early to work, early off from work, being able to get into some of the things that I really enjoy doing, especially being the CEO of a small online e-commerce business, which is myrudivines.com. Also being passionate about becoming a coach as well as day trading, which has had a great weekend. Been doing all of my back testing, been definitely setting up my charts, putting my plan together for that as I go along with, gosh, I'll be 58 in the month of May. So, right about 2.5, 3 years before I retire, putting some things in order. Me and my wife did our first week start of the new year, just kind of like an overview of our financial plan, getting to see what our net worth is, putting all those things down, jamming on kind of like some ideas of how we like to get some things paid up, paid off, free ourselves of any debt. I hope you guys are doing the same. But my topic tonight is simply this: what have you become passionate about? You're not going to believe it. I'm about to add another thing to my repertoire. But it's just been on me this past week as I'm learning about what I'm going to do after I retire. I mean, simple things. I really truly want to be a day trader. I don't want my income to shrink. I want it to continue to grow, to expand, so I can help others, so I can help my community, so we can build our business, whether we keep it on from an online store or we even look into, let's say, a brick and mortar. I want to grow Rooted Vines, myrooted.vines.com. It is a passion of ours since we moved here to become business owners, and we're gonna do the damn thing, come hell or high water. So I know how to swim, so I ain't even sweating small stuff. Also, becoming that of a consultant as well as a coach, meeting other people, intriguing people. I mean, my wife she is an actual coach. She gets paid to, work with others, to help others. And that's awesome. I think that's fantastic. I told her I wanted to get that same training that she's taking so I can have that process down pat when I come into it. But tell me what you have become passionate about. Drop me something in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Again, I want to thank you guys. I'm up to 20 subscribers. Who would have thunk it? I've had close to over 4,000 views on my YouTube channel. To me, that's phenomenal. I've only started back, less than a month, and I'm excited about it. Tell you guys, 5 million. That's my number. I'm a partnership with YouTube one way or another. That's my main objective. I am going to figure out AdSense. I am going to figure out ways to work with other conglomerates, businesses to promote onto my YouTube channel. That's one of my passions. But what I become fully engrossed in as of late, it is called bibliophile. And it's basically someone who has a passion for books. Bibliophile. I'll spell it Bibliophile. Bibliophile. And I got my book in today. I got a new book in today that I am just starting to get into. It's about this great curator, goes by the name of Arthur Alfonso Sharma. And if you don't know, all I can tell you is to simply look him up. He was a great black bibliophile and collector. And he has a library that's named after him in New York, 135th Street and something. That's another mission of mine is this year is to go find that. Me and my wife might take I've taken a train ride. I don't think she's ever taken a train ride, but I'm thinking about getting a sleeper car, train ride type of thing to go up there to New York to see Mr. Schomburg's collection. But again, for myself, that passion has driven me to why I like it. Because when you open up a book, you get to go places that you've never been before. I mean, running a business, having a full time job with my with the government services, things that me and my wife do. I love it when I get to pull back with a cup of tea, quiet time, and simply sip on my tea and get engrossed in a good book. It's nothing like it. I can go off into faraway lands. I guys, I mean, I've been talking about the audiobook as well as the book that I have on my Kindle, the 5 a.m. Club, Robert Sharma. That started early back in mid 2024. And to this day, I am still listening to the audiobook, reading the book, because it takes me from South Africa to the States to Europe to Rome to Mauritius. I mean, some of the vivid imagery that author Robert Sharma has captivated and put into this book, you would not, you couldn't have a mind. You would have to be literally brain dead to not have a vivid imagination and know about this. The thing I love about bibliophile is, cultivating the passion. It helps me. It enriches my life as a leader, as a father, a husband, as a supervisor at my work. Just talking with other people in my life about the things that I do and everything like that. And when I get to mention that, that word blows some people away. It's like, what the hell is a bibliophile? And I get to share that. I get to connect, balance my work with my personal growth that fosters creativity as well as resilience. I'm not stuck on the boob tube. I'm not stuck on social media. This used to be our social media back in the day. A good book, pages, printed paper, you know, you can smell it. Sometimes the ink off the paper. People nowadays, all they do is spend the day just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. People dog ear and bookmarks and all. It's almost become like a thing of the past. As the Spellbinder says in the 5 a.m. Club, the wonderful thing about it, be great, is picking up a book. It's just amazing. You know, yeah, many famous leaders who have found joy in unexpected hobbies, I mean, that have turned into some grandiose things. I mean, you think about Nikola Tesla, you think about Graham Bell, you think about Edison, you think about um, you know, those great inventors, Ford, you think about George Washington Carver, you think about so many more out there. Just pick whatever that you like. You can find just tons of great leaders. Even yourself, for that matter, being a CEO of your own business, a creator of fine art, your art, you're a leader in that true sense. As a high level operator, being able to pull things together. I mean, like when we did that Winter Wonderland, all that stuff, small businesses coming together to help to serve the community, the young people, the parents, people, men and women that have been caught up in human trafficking. That's some amazing thing that takes us great skill, and a lot of us have it within us. We just have to bring it out. And I find books being one of mine that I truly love. And here's one that I'm reading, almost done with, uh, YouTube Secrets. I like learning how to use this technology, and growing and understanding what it means to build a community, having subscribers, having people that view your channel, having people that that can help you to propel you into that aspect area of an influencer. But I want my content to be genuine. I want it to be authentic. I want to reach back into my culture, into my community. We call it Sankofa in the African American community. Come forward with some rich and novel ideals. When I talk about the benefits of reading, it expands my perspective. It develops empathy and it enhances communication and those leadership skills that I need. A lot of people would might ask, by way of your hobby and the things that you like, I bibliophile, what is your hobby that you like? You know, put any comments. Tell me about it. Let me know. I really would love to, respond to you. Like, and, even, I even get a lot out of it when I have people, comment on my YouTube channel, positive or negative. I can grow. Like I remember the one gentleman told me that the screen, my phone was shaking while I was videotaping. Well, next time I did something out on my patio because it's starting to get cold, I had it on a hands-free set. That's that's just smart. That's what is it? Corrective criticism. It's not criticism per se. He was just giving some friendly advice, but I took it and I'm a roll with it. I can respect that because he watched the video well enough to be able to point that out to me. I think when I did my other video, it was kind of hazy. I don't think I wiped off my lens on my phone. And that's what I started making sure I do before when I use my phone. Then I wipe the lenses off so they don't look foggy or cloudy or anything like that. But bibliophile, it's basically curating a personal library. And if I had a way of taking my laptop to show you guys, me and my wife, we have a pretty extensive library. Various subjects from learning Japanese to gardening, all the way over to just educational material on finances and all those different things, because we want to be good stewards of a lot of areas when it comes to how to fix things around the house. Even though we have a home warranty, home insurance, things of that nature, yeah, I start picking up some tools. Learn how to do that. you know Another thing about a bibliophile, you go to libraries, you go to bookstores, you find rare book collections. I don't know if I'll get that deep, but who knows? Right now it's something about getting books and enriching my life, because I think it's going to come a time that knowledge is going to be needed. Another thing, I don't know about joining book clubs per se, but I've had some friends that have joined book clubs and or group discussions, that on topics. Actually, as a matter of fact, there's a group that I am a member of. It's called Narrative, and it's with Professor Karen Hunter and Dr. Greg Carr, and they have an extensive library on there. It's all digital and everything like that, and they have topics of discussion of some of the great African American men and women that are leaders from around the world, and those that come into that community give each other the greatest support and engagement that you would not believe. So I am part, in the true sense of the word, I am a part of both a book club as well as have been part of a group discussion. You know, I've showed you some of the books in the past, whether it was Alan White's book, The Consulting Bible, YouTube Secrets, author Schoenberg, Dr. John Henry Clark. I mean, Calvin, the one that he was a dog trainer, young gentleman. But there's so many more. Our library is just truly, truly amazing. Uh, when you think about it, as we wrap this up, in conclusion, I like to tend to reflect on how exploring new passions keep life exciting and fulfilling. And that's what I'm saying about 2025 for those of us that are creators, entrepreneurs, and high level operators, CEOs. We need to have those right there. Stoking the flame, making it bigger, keeping that fire going. The month just started. Challenge. I want to challenge you, the viewer, to think about what you've become passionate about most recently. Let me know about it. Drop something in a comment. Appreciate it. Be great. And also, I love my 20 subscribers. I love, if you're watching this for the first time, if you would like, if you would drop me a comment, and if you would share the stories, any stories in the comments that you would have about a passion that you have. I think I showed you, for those of you that saw my short this morning, it was with me and Marati. Again, 5 a.m. club, or 20 club, 20-minute workout, 20 minutes reflecting, meditation, and then 20 minutes of growth. This new book, I don't know how long it's going to, it might not be too long. I'm in it, already. It might be one and done with, but I have so many other books that I can go back to. I may reread it. It's just a great thing that I love. Next video, looking forward to bringing you guys something that I think you're really going to enjoy. I think it's going to engage you. No, that's my hope. I want this to be interactive. I want to have a conversation with you. You guys give me comments and have a conversation back with me. And let's just grow our community of CEOs, because when we do that, it's almost like on a grassroots level, we begin to help each other. So until next time, as I always say, honor yourself and you will honor others. Love yourself and you will love others, and respect yourself so that you can respect others. As my mentor, Robert Sharma, will say, own your morning and you will elevate your life. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll talk soon. Goodbye.